You're listening to Mr. Suave at MrSuave.com.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
It's a mod world.
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is...
You got to isolate the sick, and I mean really isolate them, Billy. We got to get everybody else back into their houses. We got to keep them there.
You are listening to Mr. Suave's Mod World at mrsuave.com and on modradiouk.net. The wonderful thing about jiggers is jiggers are bigger than shots. Here he is, a man whose shot glass is actually a jigger, the founder, producer, and mixologist of the Modcast, Mr. Suave.
Locked down, shut down, quarantined, socially distant. Welcome to Modcast number 461, and no, this isn't really a show about COVID-19 or the harrowing times we're all trying to survive. I actually did that back, I think it was on Modcast number 445. Don't Touch Me, I'm Sick. So if you want to get depressed about it or hear songs about that, you can go back and check that out. That was back in March 7th, people. I'm just looking at it now. March 7th, I did the first Corona COVID Modcast. Anyhow, this is not that. This is a much more interesting one. This podcast is looking at some of the great music being produced during the lockdown. Periods of upheaval and trauma often result in amazing bits of art coming out, physical art, written art, recorded art, all sorts of art. We all know that can be something that inspires artists. Since right after the global shutdown, I started looking for artists who were producing new music. Modcast faves and pop punkers Vista Blue were extremely productive early on. And I unfortunately haven't included any of their tracks here, but I've posted a couple of their videos up on the Modcast homepage at mrsuave.com. I'm sure there's tons of others like that I just haven't found yet. One of the big themes that people have been doing during the lockdown is covers. Everybody and their mother seems to want to do covers of their favorite songs. There's a bunch out there. There's a lot of original music coming out as well, and some of it is just freaking amazing too. So, I kicked off the show with a sort of hybrid. That was a cover of Blondie's Rapture by UK singer-songwriter Emily Capel. She said she loves the song, I mean, who doesn't, but she didn't think she could do the rap part or remember the words, so she wrote her own rap. Pretty damn good too. I only recently discovered Capel, and glad I did. There aren't a lot of female performers that readily label themselves as mods. Hell, not that many guys do so either, so it was delightful to find her out there. She's got the whole thing going on, lots of ska and power pop overtones to her music, as well as kind of a more contemporary pop sound that she works into. She's embracing the traditional influences, you might say, as well as a lot of not-so-traditional ones. She recently blogged her favorite albums, and it was like this great list of 60s girl groups, early punk and ska, even some lounge music with nods to, I don't know, everyone from Weller to Sinatra, the Smiths, Small Faces, the Beastie Boys, Wham, even Kanye. I appreciate people with eclectic interests who aren't afraid of admitting it publicly. I get regularly trolled by the trolls out there who are traditionalists, I suppose. They're always getting on me for, posting or listening to the less quote-unquote mod songs, stuff that I mix into the Modcast or post online that they just don't consider part of the mod Bible. Look, mod is what you make it as an individual. That's what I've always said. It's modern, for Christ's sake. You can't just stay stuck in 66 or 79 or wherever. Alright, I'll get off my high Vespa now. Stop ranting. We can all get to listening. Here's a set of brand new tunes, all originals, all written and recorded during the lockdown. First up is one of the most profound, from The Regrets.
What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? I don't want it to. Whatever we do, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. Both of us are always waiting for a time with nothing in our way. Both of us anticipating for a day that can turn into tomorrow without saying goodbye. What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? I don't want it to. Whatever we do, as long as it's with you. What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? I don't want it to. Whatever we do, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. When you come home, what do you see? Is it the same for you as it is for me? Are you lost? Are you cold? Is it a day that can turn into tomorrow without saying goodbye? What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? Well, I don't want it to. Whatever we do, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. Come to me now. Come on now. Come to me now. Come on, won't you come to me now? Come on now. Come to me now. Come on now. Come on now. What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? I don't want it to. Whatever we do, as long as it's with you. What am I gonna do today? Is it gonna slip away? I don't want it to. And whatever we do, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. What am I gonna do?
There's a new way that you can wake up quick. So why delay? All you do is point and click. It's so much better than a letter. That's why I prefer watching the world implode on my flat screen set. People are dying, but I ain't dead yet. Nobody's working cause they shut it all down. The streets are all quiet, no one's around. The world's gone insane. Which side are you on? It's such a pain. Are we all too far gone when the world's gone insane? Watching it all go down this rabbit hole. They stole our future and they robbed our souls. Facts on the left, guns on the right. They're all riled up and they're ready to fight. The world's gone insane. Which side are you on? Such a pain. Are we all too far gone when the world's gone insane? It was bound to happen when we all got fooled again. Fooled again. The world's gone insane. The world's gone insane. Which side are you on? It's such a pain. Are we all too far gone? The world's gone insane. Which side are you on? It's such a pain. Are we all too far gone when the world's gone insane?
And we need to know how big the population of people susceptible to the virus might be.
So far, that appears to be everyone with hands, a mouth, and a nose.
A playground of distractions on my phone. Keep it close to keep me in the zone. And conference calls to help me work from home. Until the bank forecloses on a loan. Well, the sun is shining down. The people walking around in the lockdown. Wind a scarf around my face and head. And join the queue to buy some milk and bread. Every day they're counting up the dead. I sometimes wish I lived in Greece instead. Dread and fear all around. It's leaving up here in this town in the lockdown. It's getting harder to believe, but there's always season 3 of Killing Eve. Our lives are burning down, but the world keeps turning round in the lockdown, in the lockdown, in the lockdown, in the lockdown.
plague sweeps out of control. A nation erupts. Society crumbles. The end is here.
So, how's that global pandemic working out for you? And it is some crazy times we live in, isn't it? I have to admit, my views vacillate wildly, depending on what day it is. I'm either convinced we're all gonna die and despair over getting coronavirus and just am worried all the time. And then other days, it all just seems like so much overhyped bullshit. I have a friend who hasn't left her downtown Seattle condo since March. Not been out of doors. Not on the street level, anyhow. I mean, that's 6 months she's been locked up. On the other hand, I have these other friends, man, they seem very brave. They're hardly wearing a mask, going to get-togethers and, partying, and not much social distancing going on, and I'm amazed by that, and scared a little bit, too. And, of course, everyone has an opinion, which is really tiring after a while, I have to say. I mean, I'm not any different, really. I have an opinion, too. I fall somewhere in the middle. Obviously, there's a pandemic raging. People are getting sick. Some people are dying. Extreme precautions have to be taken. That means a lot of individual sacrifice, but it's necessary. On the other hand, I don't think this is the apocalypse. And when you stop to consider the overall numbers of people affected around the globe, and then remember that there are 7 billion of us running around, it sort of puts it in perspective. I just hope our cure isn't worse than the curse. All that to say that times of trauma, stress, upheaval, change, whatever, all of that can be really good for the creative types out there. Tons of good new music is being produced, that's the good news, so that's, kind of the silver lining. Interestingly, I was looking into this. News reports say there's been 55% increase in Google searches for Apple's GarageBand music creation software. And Apple separately confirmed that the company is seeing record levels of interest in GarageBand. Acoustic guitar, synthesizer, keyboard, and pro audio equipment sales are through the roof. They're way up. Guitar Center reported that their online sales have more than doubled since we began countering in place back in March. Music and Arts, which teaches music lessons online, says they have taught nearly 50,000 lessons to students in the US alone since March. That's incredible. Creativity, it grows from a bedrock of suffering often. Suffering is never justification for the suffering to occur in the first place, but I choose to see it as a kind of a silver or a gilded lining that will grow and grow over time as artists begin to produce things based off of all of what they've been through recently. I can't wait to hear what all of us come up with, and I look forward to the time when our kind of collective collision with coronavirus exists mostly as a memory, and that it's beautiful music that we can use to recall it. So that's why I ran up so many cool originals in that very first set right there. Those were all original tracks. That last track, courtesy of Rumbar Records, was My Lambretta, from a group calling itself Gallows Birds, which is 3 guys who have never met in real life. Believe that. Rather, they met online. They collaborate across the globe from North Carolina to New York to Johannesburg, South Africa. And My Lambretta, it's a great song. It could have come right off of a Squire or Jet Set album back in the day. And it's a song about a Lambretta where the scooter doesn't break down or get in a crash, so that's a nice twist. Ahead of them, one of the great groups of all time, of course, the Go-Go's. They were doing their first new song in a couple of decades at least. All the 5 members of the most famous lineup produced a nice new track during lockdown called Club Zero. And I have to say, if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to catch the new Go-Go's documentary. It's on Showtime. Simply fantastic. Really shows their roots as a punk band, their early days touring with the Specials, And then also covers kind of their later travails as well, but it shows how they persevered some of the things that they had to put up with, their own trauma and stuff, and overcame it all as the family they've become. Really good. I really can't recommend it more than that. I mean, it's pretty fantastic. A couple of soul tunes up ahead of them. Right before that, Go-Go's, that was Nick Pride and the Pimp Tones with Don't Turn Me Loose. It's a nice northern soul vibe going on, brand new from them. And ahead of them you heard Andy Lewis with his soulful In the Lockdown. Just before that, another take on the whole coronavirus pandemic, that was Mark Platt with Insane World. Indeed. What else can I add? And before that, a fun new way to break up during the pandemic via Zoom. Everybody's Zooming these days. That was Muck and the Myers with Zoom Breakup. Very earwormy sort of song that you will likely be humming for a few days now. I am. Finally, way up top of that set was a song that, well, it blew me away the day I discovered it. It has a sort of melancholy feel to it, makes it almost anthemic for the time we're living in, like not wanting to lose touch of those close to you and remembering to be good to one another because we don't know what's coming tomorrow. That was What Am I Gonna Do Today by The Regrets. Lydia Knight, The Regrets' lead singer, said she wrote this just days before the lockdown and only realized right after the lockdown that this was the perfect time to record and release it, so the band did just that. It dropped on May 1st. I find it quite profound, and for whatever reason, when I heard it, the song really spoke to me. I just love it. So those are the originals created during the shutdown. Pretty amazing stuff. I'm gonna switch gears now to the other incredible side of this coin, the covers. Must be something in the air, like COVID. It is making everyone record covers. There were lots of covers for me to choose from, and some pretty cool stuff didn't make it, I have to tell you. There's a lot of stuff out there from the Pretenders, Suzi Quatro, Ben Gibbard, Death Cab, Sparks, Brian Wilson, B-52s, tons more things that have been released, and you can't play them all. Still, this set coming up right now, I have to tell you, is packed with great covers. First up, Jeff Palmer and Lucy Ellis right here on Mr. Suave's Lockdown, Shutdown, Quarantined Mod World.
Uh-oh.
He's my baby, and I'm his honey.
of balloons with the money we got. Set them free at the break of dawn. Till one by one, they were gone. Back in base, bugs in the software. Flash the message, something's out there. Floating in the summer sky. It's 99, red balloons go by.
Hi, this is Sal from the Gold Stars in Chicago, Illinois, and you're listening to Mr. Suave's Mod World at MrSuave.com. Oh yeah, baby!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Love is understanding. Don't you know that this is true? Love is understanding. It's in everything we do. In this generation, in this loving time, in this generation, we will make
Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. I'll bless the light, I'll bless the light that shines on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. And it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. I wish today could be tomorrow. The night is dark, it just brings sorrow, let it wait. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light, I bless the light that shines on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me.
Something to say that might cause you pain. If you catch you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Well, it's the second time I caught you talking with him, and do I have to tell you one more time? I think it's a sin. I'm gonna let you down and leave it flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Everybody's free, 'cause I'm the one that want your love. And if it seems they're talking that way, they're laughing in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. Do I have to tell you one more time? Oh, got on my mind, I wanna let you down and leave you flat. Because I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Ow! You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that because I told you before. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah. Everybody's free, 'cause I'm the one that want your love. And if it seems they're talking that way, they laugh in my face. So please listen to me if you wanna stay mine. I can't help my feelings, I go out of my mind. I'm gonna let you down and leave you flat. Yeah. Because I told you before, oh, do that. Yeah. And now I told you before, oh, you can't do that. Yeah.
Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm a doctor.
What's up, Doc?
Welcome back to the show, kids. How cool was all of that? Who doesn't like a good cover, right? That's what that last one was right there. It was an acoustic cover of the Beatles' You Can't Do That. Comes courtesy of the one and only Kurt Baker. Right before him was another sort of acoustic cover of a classic Brit Invasion track. That was Mr. Oliver Orton from the band Subculture, delivering his version of the Kinks' Days. Not sure if Subculture has broken up, or they may have just morphed into the new power mod trio, Sharp Class. Orton is in that group as well, and looking forward to new stuff from them, as well as maybe Subculture too. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. I always did dig their sound, and it's obvious from Orton's Kinks cover. This is a guy to keep an eye on. Definitely up and coming. Up ahead of that was Billy Joe Armstrong, popping in with his cover of Manic Monday. But he wasn't alone. Along for the assist there was Ms. Susanna Hoffs, who of course drove the Prince-penned song nearly all the way to the top of the charts with the Bangles for the band's first big hit back in 1986. I always thought that was a number one hit, but just realized that it peaked at number 2 in practically all the charts around the world. Armstrong's been having a pretty good time during the shutdown, if that's even possible. He's recording and releasing a cover every Monday on his YouTube channel. And he's been wearing his modish power pop influences on his sleeve, covering all sorts of great bands and artists from The Equals to Starjets to The Wonders, Stiv Bators, Kim Wilde, lots more. It's a really great collection, and despite the name, No Fun Mondays, it's clear he's really having fun. Another band clearly having fun with all this is the Gripweeds. Long-running veteran garage combo played For Pete's Sake, right there from the Monkees. Ahead of that, one of the hardest working bands around these days, pop punkers the Dolly Rots, the sweet tribute to the Undertones' Teenage Kicks. And right before that, a band that knows its way around a cover or two, ska punkers Goldfinger. Their third album back in the late 90s was all covers, but the track that they cover here, Nina's 99 Red Balloons, was actually not on that album, surprisingly. Rather, it was on their next album, 2000's Stomping Ground. But it's definitely one of the covers they've become most connected with and most known for. This one they recorded and released during lockdown. And they did that along with a number of their own tracks that they've recorded and released earlier this summer as well, all done socially distanced. The videos are really well done and a treat to watch. Way up top there, I started that set out with a John Prine cover. It's from Jeff Palmer and Lucy Ellis. Palmer, of course, formerly from The Connection, and Lucy is the Lucy in Lucy and the Rats, and before that, spent years in the Spazzies. Anyhow, here they come together for a very fun, twangy sort of power pop version of Prine's In Spite of Ourselves. So that was the covers set. All great stuff, a lot of fun to listen to. It's clear that people may be locked up, businesses shut down, but obviously creativity is being unleashed. Tons of artists are writing, recording, and releasing fun and poignant music as well. And I will keep highlighting such great music on future modcasts, so stay tuned for those at MrSuave.com. And I will regularly be posting such on the Modcast Facebook page and the Twitter account. Be sure to follow me there. as well as Instagram. I'm starting to sort of get into that. Mostly I just post cool pictures on Instagram. All the links for those social media things are up on the Modcast homepage at mrsuave.com. Don't forget to spell out the Mr. Get the track list there, of course, for this and all the Modcasts, as well as some bonus videos. And I got some cool ones because there were a number of things I wanted to highlight that didn't make it into the final mix here, so to speak. So I'm going to put the videos up on the Modcast homepage. Finally, going to take you out with what was originally a Negro spiritual in the 19th century. It was an anti-slave anthem about Moses taking the Israelites out of Egypt in slavery, and later came to be associated with the Underground Railroad and the American slave experience. Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros turned it into a modern-day message. It's now just been redone and recorded by the Interrupters, all done during the COVID lockdown. Really dig this version, and I have to say, I've been enjoying the Interrupters a lot of late. Their last album, man, that was a corker, as the kids say. Anyhow, here you go, folks. Get Down, Moses by the Interrupters. Remember, keep your social distance, wash your hands, don't touch your mask, make some music or some art or something. Get out there and, be well. I'm Mr. Suave. Thanks for listening.
incredible music.